Caravan has reached a smelly place.
Inside this swamp, what will he face?
Peasants don't dare go in the bogs. Many were lost between the frogs. Sad women, children, dogs and sheep never come out if they go deep. The Vodnik lives there with his clan. They hate and fear the touch of man. But men are never stopped by bounds. They search for treasure on their grounds. How will the blacksmith pick a side when faithful men and swamps collide? Will he choose humans and their quest, or try to be a kinder guest?
Everything is so wet here.
Friend or foe, go away if you're up to no good.
Nothing to worry about. I'm friendly.
Fellow brother, I owe you my life.
But you're a soldier. Can you not protect yourself?
I'm done with that life. I've had an awakening. I swore never to take the life of another being ever again.
A noble approach. I wish I could be as determined as you.
I should lead a more humble life. May they help you on your journey.
What brings you around these swamps, blacksmith?
I'm looking for the water of youth.
Oh, not this again. You'll get lost, just like the others. That madman priest will blame your loss on the swamp as well. I will not have that.
What happens to people coming here?
What do you think? They get lost and then drown, or starve to death, or get eaten. Others lose their minds, like that priest.
What priest?
That madman that keeps trying to clean my swamp with his rituals.
Again? Have others come before me?
Oh, and how many? Old men and women, scared by what they see in mirrors and the crackling of their bones. They come to my swamps in search of youth, and no matter what I do or say, they won't go home.
So the water of youth is here?
Oh, you don't understand. The water of youth is not for humans to possess. It's meant to remain here in the swamp.
Well, we could pull a trick on them. Make them think you don't have the water anymore.
You sure ain't like the others. They weren't nearly as amusing as you. There might be something to your offer, though. How about this? I give you a spoiled version of the water. It's not as potent as the original, but it's powerful enough to fool any human.
I'm listening.
If, and only if, you get rid of that madman of a priest disturbing my swamp.
I'll take it, and I'll help you get rid of that priest. It's probably best I do anyway.
Get rid of the priest first, and you'll get the water.
You poor man. Have the swamps tricked you as well?
What is a priest like you doing in this swamp?
You poor soul. You've probably lost your mind. Don't you know you're walking in a cursed land?
What cursed land are you talking about?
This whole swamp is cursed by evil spirits. People have been disappearing here in the past weeks, one after the other, coming here in the evening, nowhere to be found in the morning. People say their lights can be seen at night. Some have seen the faces of the missing ones through the trees.
How's the search so far? Did you find anyone?
Not yet. But my faith is as strong as the stench in this devil's nest. I just need to perform a ritual to cleanse this place. But every time I start one, I keep getting attacked by ungodly creatures. If you could keep them away from me while I do the cleanse, you would be doing God's work.
The Vodnik Elder told me all about you. You are disturbing the creatures here. Maybe if you come back with some silver chains and some candles, take these kopecks and go and buy them.
Well, you speak wise words. Thank you for your contribution to the faith. I will use this money to buy some silver and some new candles.
Have you sent that madman away?
He won't trouble you anymore. Now, please give me that water you mentioned. Even if it's not pure, if it has some magic in it, it can trick the Tsar.
Here you go, blacksmith. You can take the path behind me to get out of the swamp.
Well done, dear Ivan. You have found a drink. Look how muddy it is. I can feel it stink. But the Tsar will not care. He is blinded by power. He'd rather drink mud than tend to a flower. Farewell now, Ivan. I'll take to the skies. There's a beautiful maiden I need to advise. You will see me later. I'm sure of that. I will find you, my dear, when we need to chat.
Again, you have returned? I told you not to come back without bottled youth. Guards, take him to the stone.
The laws require a trial be held. Besides, your wish has been fulfilled.
How? Show me bottled youth. A bottle of mud. Is this what you call bottled youth?
It makes your mind feel fresh and gives you the willpower to face it all. The water of youth makes you feel young as a foal.
But wait. You're right. I feel something. I feel young. And my mind is clear. But the curse. Ivan, you have done well, but I need more from you. Now, my final task. If you do this one, it will be the last. Go over 9 mountains, over 9 seas, find the most lovely wife, and bring her to me.
Where do I go to find such a bride?
Go through the fields, or go through the swamp. I do not care, as long as it's far away.
What is beauty, my lord? How do I decide?
You should want to look straight into the sun, but not at her. That's how beautiful she must be.
I will need a gift for her to court her properly.
That is none of my concern. It is your task, not mine. What better gift than to be my wife?
I will find her, Tsar. I will start right away. It seems pointless to argue, whatever I may say.
Go, now. Find me a wife. more beautiful than the sun, and only then can you return.
I promised I would come. I sense you are in need. Tell me of your quest, and I will closely heed.
A wife I have to bring as lovely as the sun. Someone from far away. She must be sworn to none.
There is no simpler task than choosing such a bride. I'll tell you where she is, but it is a long ride. Morevna is her name, Maria to her folk. Before you get to her, you'll pass through ice and smoke. The frozen peaks you'll cross, and after them the woods, where lots of men have died, buried in bloodied hoods.
Oh, my dear boy, look at you. You look unfed. How are you to find yourself a wife when you look like this? Nobody wants a bony husband. Take this loaf of bread, fresh out of my oven.
Thank you, Babushka.
Travel well, my dear.
Blacksmith, a word, if I may. As you may have noticed, I've just moved in. But I left in a hurry, and there's a certain something that I seem to be missing. My domovoi is nowhere to be seen. His ashes are inside an urn, one that I simply cannot find. If you happen to go through the swamp, might you take a look round my old home? I'll pay you for your efforts, of course.
Your domovoi?
Yeah, the spirit of my house. Sometimes a prankster, other times a guardian, looking after the entire household. It is said that the domovoi were evil once, then one day they started enjoying our company.
I don't understand. Is the domovoi cremated?
Oh, of course not. He's a spirit, one that lives in the stove. So whenever one moves to a new home, they bring ashes from the old stove and place them in the new one.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, blacksmith. I will not forget this.
Ivan seems troubled. Where is he going now?
Everything is so wet here. This altar is dedicated to Veles, god of musicians and magic. The altar accepted my offering. Oh, I could use this. The altar is quietly humming.
Hey, Mujik, come have a sip. I've got plenty.
And what are you drinking there?
Tika! You never say no to that.
Thank you, but I'm afraid I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Boring. Fine, I'll have to find myself another drinking partner.
Quite the nosy kind, stranger. That urn does not belong to you.
You're absolutely right. I'm going to take it to its rightful owner.
What? No. I do not want to have anything to do with him anymore. He's as hard working as a bear during winter. Besides, he's never truly appreciated what I do. How about we strike a deal? Return to him with another urn. In exchange, I will bestow upon you a blessing of speed, and you will be as spry as a fox in a chicken farm.
No deal. You are being missed, and I promised my help.
Fine, have it your way. Foolish of me to think I would finally have some peace.
Dearest blacksmith, the moment of your time. I can run, but I cannot walk. I have a mouth, but I cannot talk. I have a head, but I cannot think. I have a bed, but I cannot sleep. What am I?
A river?
Indeed. Bless your mind, young blacksmith. But I believe you should be on your way. Until next time, blacksmiths.
Spare me, please. I want to live.
I will let you go this time.
Thank you. Take this and use it when in need. I will come to your aid. Farewell.
Ivan made lots of choices in his quest. What will he learn after he's had some rest?
Any sign of my beloved Domovoy?
You must have left in a hurry. The urn was on your doorstep.
Oh, wonderful blacksmith. You have my thanks for the trouble. I insist you take these kopecks. Take care.
Seems like Ivan listens to you.
What is next? What needs he to do?
He'll need to cross the frozen peaks with teary eyes and reddened cheeks. Before he'll reach the other side, his wits and toughness will be tried. Morosco, with his heart of ice, lets no one through without a price. But if the blacksmith proves he's tough, he might receive some magic stuff. But others who call this place home have hands of ice and hearts of stone. And if they see Ivan get close, they might decide to eat his nose.
I can barely feel my face. Leave me alone, beasts! I'm freezing in here.
You can come out now. Your foes have been dealt with.
Thank you for getting rid of those wretched demon beasts. I thought they'd never leave.
It is my duty, and I will carry it out as long as I am needed.
Bless you, son. May you have bread when in need.
An altar dedicated to Mokosh. Look how peaceful and proud she stands. Nothing happens. Perhaps she doesn't like me.
Greetings. Interested in some talismans? Ha ha! Here's what I have for you today.
Hey, you. You could help an old tree, couldn't you?
What's bothering you?
What's bothering me? Why, take a closer look at my bark, my boy. I did not carve this myself. A loner who lives nearby seems to have done quite some ugly deeds in his past. And now he seeks redemption by spoiling my time-worn coat. As if that ever made any sense.
Is he not done with his sins?
If that was the case, then I would have already accepted my fate. But the fool keeps coming back over and over again. Plenty of space left, he said.
Very well. I will look for him, as long as he's not too far.
Put sense into him, please. I don't care how, just make him stop.
Be gone, stranger. Leave me in peace.
That is exactly what the tree wants from you. I have seen many sins carved on its bark, and I understand many will follow. You cannot avoid true judgment like this. Leave the tree alone.
None of your business, fool.
I made it mine.
Then I'll carve some of my sins on you and all.
Well,
The bandit will trouble you no longer.
my thanks, stranger. May you age well. You cannot pass. Go back to where you came from, human.
Why aren't you letting me pass?
You are not pure of heart.
I strive to do what is right. What can I do for you?
What reasons have you for traveling to the peaks?
I have no choice. I need to get to the Deadwoods. The Tsar will cut off my head if I return empty-handed.
Your heart seems honest. I'll let you through if you prove yourself worthy.
What can I do?
There's a band of stew hacks nearby, making lots of noise and killing the animals I love. Get rid of them, and I'll allow you passage.
I accept. The stew hacks will soon be gone.
Do you smell that, brothers? That's the smell of dinner. Juicy human in our bellies tonight.
Morozko wishes you gone. I advise you to obey his command.
Pshaw! We do not listen to Morozko's orders.
I have tried words. You'll find my hammer less forgiving.
Get him, brothers! Those creatures were a thorn in my side for a very long time. They finally got what was coming to them. Thank you.
Can I pass now?
You can. Follow this path onwards and travel well.
Hello, dear Ivan. What a place to meet. You seem to be cold. Come and take a seat.
Take me to Maria. It's easy for you.
I am sorry, dear. That I cannot do. No man can survive flying in this house. Just women, crows, my cat, and her mouse.
I'm in need of magic to save me from harm.
Do you want some items? Or maybe a charm?